Okay. Hello, 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 lovely people. Today is Monday, and Mondays have never really been my best day because I hate waking up early and going to work. Hey, Games and Reps, one of my first people. What's up, Ranisha? I'm about to call you Rashida. How you doing, Ranisha? Girl, I've been working with these kids all day. What's up, Lon Lon? I've been working with these kids all day, honey, and I'm about to lose it. But I am so glad that today has, well, at least this part of going to work and coming home has ended. So I'm enjoying being home. I just got home not too long ago. I'll be doing my workout tomorrow. So I'm just kind of chilling today. I'm happy to be in the land of the living. I don't know if you guys seen my videos, my little shorts that I put up with the eclipse, and it was beautiful. I felt like I was just I felt so small in this big wide in this big world. And for those who question if there's a God, I looking at that, I don't know how you could question it. It was absolutely amazing and it was beautiful. It was just like um it was sun shining, clouds were out, but the sun was out, and then all of a sudden, slowly but surely, it was dark, and the sun was covered. And I said, this is really amazing. The last time I seen an eclipse, and I don't think it was even a full eclipse, but it was in 2017. And I saw it in Texas. So it seemed like here you could really see it more. But they say if you go to different parts of the state or different states or different parts of countries, you can see it depending on when it I guess whenever it rotates or whatever. It was amazing to me. Y'all look at those shorts and just look at how beautiful that was. It was just really beautiful. I really I started to have some appreciation for nature, and more than anything, the creator that made the creation. That was amazing. So I'm glad that you guys came in today. Again, this is Selena's Couch. Tell your story. Um, I'm not going to have an opinion. Well, unless you asked, I might give an opinion. But anybody is welcome. Let me put my link in the chat that wants to come up. I'm gonna talk a little bit about just life in general. I don't know if you guys seen the story with Pastor McDowell. Um, let's go on a nature hike. You know what, Games and Reds? I would really like to hear how you sound. I think that would be pretty interesting because boy, you be trolling the heck out of people. We had a lot of clouds here in Houston, but there were times we saw it fully. Yeah, and we did too. Actually, it's supposed to be a really bad thunderstorm coming through tonight. So it was just a blessing that it kind of it held out. The bad weather held out into the so we could see the eclipse. What's up, Vetted? Um, so I was really happy about that. Like I said, what's up, 86? Oh Lord, he sounds like little boy. Uh, you heard games and reps? He sounds like a little boy. I talked to that clown games and Pepsi. You and Garrett, boy, y'all amazing. I like the I like the going back and forth. I'm like, Garrett just came out the blue. So yeah, honey, y'all are more than welcome who wants to come up and get on my panel and maybe talk about whatever they want to talk about. Again, this would be your opinion and not mine. I just want to know what's going on YouTube. It's a lot of stuff going on in this sector, honey. A lot of stuff. So, I kind of been missing in action. I've been catching some playbacks. I'm a young retired military veteran. Oh, okay. Look at you, games reps. um, I did I link? Let me put the link. Pin the link. So who's live now? There's a lot of people live, and I always seem to go at the worst time. But unfortunately, oh, you have a military pension? Oh, okay. You single games reps? No, just kidding. um, yeah. What was I gonna tell y'all? Oh, yeah. It seems like a lot of people be going live lately. What has been going on? Has it been something interesting? Anybody can hit my Lano. I said Lano panel. I put the link in the chat. Thank you for your services. Anybody that's in the military, thank you for your services. Definitely you have made it much safer for a lot. What's up, Juicy? Good to see you. You have definitely made it safer for all of us over here in this country. So shout out to the military vets and the people that are currently in the military that are serving our country. You guys deserve the highest honor. I really believe that. I really believe that. So thank you. But I did put the I pinned the link at the very top. So anybody that would like to come up and tell your story. A lot of people on here definitely need to you hear the things that they say and you're like, they definitely need to go to therapy. They need to go to a trained therapist, someone that has been to, hey Carl, how are you? Somebody that has been to school, that has been certified, that has, yeah, look, they really need it. So, on some of these folks on here. Garrett went on a hot date with a man. Did you see that, Selena? Gabe's red. She's so messy. Garrett, I told you yesterday. Garrett went on. He was hanging out with his homeboy. Boy, I tell you, Gabe's red. You a mess. Lon, what's up, King Stoner? Garrett, they said you went on a hot. Look, Games Rep said you went on a hot date with a man. What you think about that? I tried to tell him you was out with your homeboy. He don't want to believe me. I put the link at the very top. So anybody that would like to come up. But I was telling y'all about what's up, Dre? Good to see you. I was telling y'all about Pastor McDowell. So Pastor McDowell, he is a Israelite. That's the doctrine that he fought, that he studies, the Israelite doctrine. Um, so he has I don't know if it's like a farm or some type of place where a property where he has people on his property that I guess that are members of his church. Well, it's been reported that he has been selling the women that are currently married to someone else to other people. And so they have younger women that's, just teenagers, and they have other women that have been married and that are still married to someone else. So he has them on the auction block, kind of like how they used to do slaves. And I thought that was pretty interesting. I was going to share that video with you. I was in brother Moshe chat and Ringo. I had the pleasure of just, kind of typing it up with him, and he was saying that I could use his video. And I was like, I couldn't even believe that this was actually real, that people are selling other people's wives and stuff like that. So I was gonna share that with y'all. I don't know if y'all interested in it, but I thought that was crazy as HE double hockey sticks. Let me see. I'm gonna play it just a little bit. Because when I heard it, I said, I know this can't be real. And this is Brother Ringo. I'm gonna share this with y'all. Garrett, did you go to Iraq and Afghanistan? What's up, Aishu? Lord have mercy. There you go, games and reps. You always start something. Let me put this in here. I did put the link in the chat, so anybody that would like to come up, you are more than welcome.
Former NFL players, these athletes, and it's really to get the money.
Fair use, under
I don't
fair
care what
use.
anybody say. It's about the money. It's about getting these guys in to get the money, because most of these guys that coming in from different walks of life, they're ignorant of the truth. So they're in search of a leader who can guide them, because they really don't want to study themselves like a man. So they're expecting Dowell to be their daddy, to teach them what the Bible say. So,
and he is right. There is a lot of lost young black men and even middle-aged black men that has never had a father or a father role model, and they look to certain organizations such as maybe church or even cults to feel like they're a part of something, and it's real.
when we think about Kabir, I mean,
Thank
he have a
you,
horrible
Ram.
background.
How are you?
I mean, based on my research,
this is Ringo TV.
got
He's
connected with
talking about
Straightway.
Pastor McDowell.
Turbulence happened in his family. This man have over 8 kids
Oh,
by
he
some
had.
other woman. And because he started reading the Bible, he decided, you know what? This woman is no more good for me. She don't want to obey me. Hey, Dowell, what should I do? Well, she ain't listening to you. It's time to go. Do you understand what I'm saying? So he decided he want to go the straight way because he wanted to find a virgin.
He wanted to find a virgin, y'all. He was going to Pastor McDowell's Straight Way. That's the name of the church, I believe. And the young ladies were on a virgin auction block. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure most of these young women are teenagers or younger girls. So I'm going to play this because I don't want to accuse anybody, but most of the time, I would say even 15-year-olds now in this day and time are not virgins, but or the V word. I don't know if I could say it or not, but I'm gonna play it a little bit more.
And he didn't end up with one. He ended up with a woman that already done been got. Now the question is, who done got that woman? And why her father wasn't at the so-called ceremony? And why Dowell was the one that was giving her away? It kind of make you wonder what's really going on at Straightway.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much, Carl. You always bless me.
We're gonna roll the tapes with Jamie so he can explain his testimony again. We got the confirmation from 2 witnesses. So Elder Becker, you're guilty. You need to step into the light, sir, and acknowledge your sin of taking another man's wife. That's right. 2 witnesses.
Yes, that is considered, if those who ever read the Bible, that is considered adultery when you're taking somebody else's wife. And I guess it's okay for them. So that's pretty interesting how we can make the Bible convenient for us.
Got Jamie as a witness, and we got Eric as a witness. That's 2 men that were at Straightway. I think that's sufficient for the court of public opinion. So without further ado, let's get to the tapes. That's the best part. the tapes, because the tapes don't lie. Make sure you thumb up the video as soon as you come in, fam. Very important show. So salute to everybody on the Ringo TV Broad channel. Salute to everybody on the Reactions channel. Let's get this thing popping, man. We got a lot of work to cover. So let's get into this thing, do what we need to do, and we're going to find out where this journey takes us, man. It's a lot of info in here. A lot of info. So let me turn this thing off real fast. Let's get to these tapes and do what we got to do. Let's go.
21, how are you? 21, how are you? 19, how are you? 19, 21, 21, 19. 21, 21, 19. You know what the best they can do in this world today? Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you cook? Can you clean? They fertile myrtles. Good.
Do you see this? And see, this is why people do not like they talk about religion so bad, because religion, it separates people. Religion makes traditions that are damaging to other people. And you know, religion is just really, sometimes it can make people hate God, or you know, the creator, whatever you want to call it, because you have leaders that misquote the Bible. You have leaders that, like I said, make the Bible convenient for them for what they want. You have leaders misusing the Bible, and then you have this kind of situation here. You know, back in the biblical days, they had arranged marriages, but I've never heard of uh, virgins being on an auction block in the Bible. I've never heard of that being biblical. Now, y'all let me know if I'm missing something. But from the history that I have read, they had arranged marriages. Certain families, you know, they, I guess, bought the, you know, wife with, they had maybe land or some type of cows or things like that, you know. But they were pretty much arranged marriages back then. And you know, they came with property, they came with, they, like I said, they came with different type of animals and stuff like that to have on the land. You know, I've never heard of anything in the Bible with it, them being like virgins being on an auction block. And I'm pretty sure, um no, I've never heard of this. Have y'all? Because maybe I'm tripping.
So that's the reason why this land commands a price. They're valuing him.
Hey,
Including new dollars designed to come to the ministry. So you getting ready to buy value. You getting ready to buy somebody that comes already, right out the package.
Right out the package. You're getting ready to buy somebody. Imagine these young ladies right here. Post up as stock in front of a bunch of men. Let's rewind that back, because we got to break this thing down.
21, how are you? 21, how are you? 19, how are you? 19, 21, 21, 19. 21, 21, 19. You know what the best they can do in this world today? Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you cook? Can you clean? They fertile myrtles.
Fertile myrtle. Can you cook? Can you clean?
Lord have mercy. As my grandmother would say, he need his ass whooped. Games and reps, I have not heard of that, but I'm not surprised. I am not. I heard of a few stories like that a couple of years ago, but was it something that happened recently? I'm not for sure. You said, I'm so confused about Dow, because it seems like he is a Hebrew Israelite, but his practice is weird. Right. I don't know. No, I ain't never seen, you know, now, you know, polygamy was very prominent, you know, back in the biblical days, you know, with Abraham and Solomon and all the different types of, kings and men that had wealth. They had many wives, but I have never heard of anything, any virgins being on an auction block, to be honest with you. And I've never heard of any other uh, Israelite talk about doing something like this. This is the first time that I've ever heard of anything of this matter, and it's really weird. Down, okay, yes, the dowry. Yes, that's what I was speaking of. Yeah, so they like when they would get the wives, they would have, some land, the dowry, whatever their dowry was. It could be a lot of, it could be they come from a wealthy family or maybe not so wealthy family, that kind of thing. This was recently in Dallas, Texas. He was killed at the church in front of everybody. Wow. I'm gonna have to find that. I haven't been watching the news in a couple
Imagine this.
days.
What father would allow their daughter to be up on top of that stage, on that,
Right.
in front of the church, as cattle, to be sold off to a bunch of thirsty men? Think about that. I want you guys to think about this. As a man, I understand that we are attracted to women. At least that's what you should be attracted to. You should, right? But now the point that I'm trying to make is this. You have a pastor that brought up these young virgin ladies, and they're in front of a bunch of men. Now, naturally speaking, when you're in front of a bunch of men, these men are not thinking holy thoughts. They're thinking,
they trying to get up under that dress, honey. They trying to get up under that dress. And that's normal for men to be, right? But you shouldn't be thinking about that at church, right? What's up, Big Red? I did pin the link. So anybody that would like to come up, and I might do another live on this. I'm not going to spend too much time on that, but I just want to show you a little bit of that. Let me see. I'm going to show you just a little bit of this.
make her someone else's wife. Where is that in scripture? This is crazy, y'all. He sold this man's daughter. Think about how this man must feel.
Well, you know what? He a crazy one, because nobody should have control over your household. Nobody. You're supposed to be the leader of your household. So if somebody that called himself a man of God, telling you need to sell your daughter to another man, I don't care what he talking about. If God himself didn't tell you, why would you listen to a man? A man that got flesh and blood just like you. And if you say you have relationships with God in some way, you should be able to hear from him. Why do another person that can't even get his life right, that needs a savior himself, try to tell you what you need to do with your own flesh and blood? That makes no sense to me. But to each his own.
Think about how he must feel. All the things he had to endure, all the things he had to deal with.
It is
Think about
weird.
What example that some man is gonna take another brother's daughter and give, and she was a virgin, and give her into marriage.
And she was a virgin. So another man in the church put heavy meat inside of Eric's daughter. Imagine that.
That's cold-blooded, but it's real. It's real out here. If y'all want me to do a like a live on this and we can expound on it, I will. But I just want to show you just a little bit about this story and how people have been brainwashed to believe that this type of behavior is okay just because someone says that they're a man of God, that they hear from God. Yeah, heavy meat. know what I don't really know what that means, but okay. So I'm gonna share this one. I think this is the one that you were talking about, gangs and reps, and it was about the pastor in Dallas. Let me read this. I say read this. Let me play this. Let me see
The
if it.
mother of that youth pastor shot and killed after his church service here on Easter Sunday sat down and talked to us not only about how his life ended, but also what's next for her family and the church family. This is youth pastor Denzel Branch being introduced at church this past Good Friday. The 31-year-old served as a minister
Nice looking brother.
at New Generation Church in South Dallas.
Uh-oh.
It's also where, just 2 days later, on Easter Sunday, his mother, Shayla Wilcox, learned he was shot and killed.
I remember having the feeling of being so dizzy at first. And then I just screamed out that I trusted God. And that's him.
The grieving mother shared these photos of her son, a father to 5 kids.
Here,
Lord have
boy.
mercy.
Dallas police say after Easter service outside New Generation Church, Branch punched his ex wife's boyfriend, Joshua Andrews, through an open car door window. The fight escalated, and police say Andrews got out of the car and shot Branch several times.
He preached his last service on Friday.
His mother now leans on her faith and memories of her son's dedication to his church.
Today shall not be with me.
He sang with the choir. He's also part of the ministry and the pulpit team and the prayer warriors. I mean, he was just involved in everything. It's always bubbly.
Dallas police say Andrew surrendered and confessed. Shayla Wilcox shared this message about her son's accused killer.
Even with him, I'll continue to keep him in my prayers because they're still children. They're still somebody's baby.
In Dallas,
Yeah.
I'm Scoop
That's
Jefferson.
hard. That's that's forgiveness, I guess, because baby, that is something else. Man, I did not know anything about that. And I live right here in Dallas. That's crazy. Well, thank you, Gangs and Reps, because I definitely wouldn't have known about that story unless you told me. Wow. Hey, CC, what's up, A Train? How are you? The streets end signs was a sign. Well, yeah, he was handsome. Um, I gotta catch up on that story because I don't even know what actually happened. You said it was her secret lover. So they were going through a divorce. Let me see if I can find more information on it. They just give you the news clip. See, Texas pastor talks about daughter killed in church shooting during a sermon. Okay. I don't know exactly like how can I find that story? I'm gonna look for it. That's pretty interesting. So that must have been getting a divorce or already he said ex-wife. So that must have been his ex-wife. And then guess they came to the church and he punched the man. Yeah, you gotta practice self-control because that could be your last time popping somebody. The lady has a face. You ain't lying, Juicy. You ain't lying. My deity motto, eye for an eye. Yeah. I'm trying to get to turn the other cheek, but some days I ain't feeling it. But sometimes that can cause you your life too. And that's what caused him his. He didn't practice self-control. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all don't want to come up on my panel. It's like y'all be jumping on these other folks' panels that ain't talking about nothing. Y'all don't want to come on my panel. They supposed to be talking about nothing. Y'all be jumping on a panel every time. Come on, y'all. Somebody. Did I pin the link in the chat? This is supposed to be Selena's couch, right? So that means you actually have to come up here and talk. Yes, indeed. Where Gary Big Mouth at? I know he's somewhere in here, or he done jumped on somebody else's live. You're gonna have to cam up because I don't know who you are. And I ain't having no porn bum situation up here. So if you can't cam up, you might as well get down because I'm gonna remove you. What's up, Kevin? Hey. See, what we not gonna do is have these demonic people over here. Just because I say open panel, that don't mean you can come over here and try to porn bomb me. You take your demonic butt somewhere else because I ain't having it over here. I ain't having it. And even if I do know you, I'm gonna ask you to cam up because why? We have so many people. Garrett, cam up. Okay, that's you. Okay, what's up, Garrett?
Oh, so I got a big mouth.
Yeah, you do. But that's okay. It's fun.
Damn, Selena.
No, it's all good, Garrett. At least you bring some excitement in whatever you're talking about. But what's been going on, Garrett? Welcome to Selena's house where you can tell your story. What's been going on in these YouTube streets?
Oh, ain't nothing going on but the mortgage and getting this Skrilla. That's the only thing going on. Goddamn light bill.
Yeah, look, Games and Rep said you was on a date with a man. You gonna let Games and Rep say
Huh?
that?
Well, for a man to think, just because I pulled up on one of my homeboys and the first thing a man think is some homo shit, that's their problem.
Yeah, Games
You
and
know what I'm
Rep.
saying? I probably, hey, my son probably the same age as that little goddamn punk. I talked to his, I talked to his ass one day. He sounded like a little goddamn, a
Hey,
15-year-old
Bella.
year old goddamn girl. I
Games and
sitting,
Rep did.
sitting behind a goddamn computer all goddamn day and trying to antagonize a goddamn man. Only thing these motherfuckers want to do is talk about some homo shit. They want to talk about homo shit because they ain't getting no coochie. So that's the only thing that's the only excitement in life is to sit behind a goddamn phone or a goddamn computer and antagonize a goddamn man with all this goddamn homo shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Salute,
I bet you.
Selena, Selena,
What
salute,
up? What
Garrett
up?
in the
What up, with the
building.
candy
Yeah.
man? But hey,
Okay.
Selena, I bet you that bitch ass nigga would never say no shit like that in my face. I goddamn slap the taste out his motherfucking mouth. He'll
Well,
never say no shit
behave.
like that.
Behave. Games and Rest is a harmless little troll. He just like messing with folks. He ain't gonna
Well,
do
He a little boy. He a
you
little
know
boy.
what? Well, I knew people like him coming up, got this
nothing.
taste slapped out their mouth, and it humbled them real fast.
What's up, TJ? I am so blessed that you graced my panel. What is good?
I
What's up,
was
your
coming.
bestie?
I was coming. I was coming. Making my
Yeah,
rounds.
yeah. I said, so what happened to your channel? I was wondering
They
why you
flagged
didn't
this.
go
Sister T flagged me first because she didn't like that picture I put up with her beside that damn I forgot what it was. I forget what it was, but it was on my community wall.
live. Oh
She flagged
Lord.
me, and then I think Sugar Man flagged me about his son.
Okay, and Sugar Man is the I'm trying to remember who that is. Some of these people I don't know that all their names. Is that Ronald? Ronald? Oh Lord. Ronald?
Oh Lord, this boy
Yo,
here is
yo,
something.
hey,
Yo,
Mister.
yo, yo,
How are
yo.
you?
Yeah. But yeah, TJ, you seem to be pretty popular on here. I said, boy, that TJ. But I tell you, you really just be talking and the thing about you is you're very comical. I didn't know how funny you was, but you're really comical. And really, at the beginning, I thought maybe you might have liked brown skin lady. I really did.
Hush, hush. I don't know how you thought that.
Yeah, because you know how sometimes when you like somebody, y'all go back and forth, and it just be going back and forth, playful like. But then I'm like, well, maybe they don't really like each other. But it's just like I really like how y'all be going back and forth. It's funny to me. Like I said, you funny. You are just
I'm
hilarious.
just I'm just giving her a taste of her own medicine. She trolled my brother for 3 years about nothing. She don't know that. She don't know him. Same thing. Ronald Clown Jones doing. They
Bro, don't mention
trolled
me,
my brother
bro.
for like.
Don't
They
mention me,
trolled my
bro.
brother for
But
like
go,
three
but go ahead and
years
tell your
because
story.
that he's a quote unquote celebrity. So
Mhm.
they feel like they can control. They can just troll him,
No,
say
I
crazy
think
stuff out
KB
their mouth,
trash.
talk about my deceased parents. I mean, and we can't do it back. So I'm gonna come up here and disrespect your ass to the fullest. That's
Yeah.
my agenda.
Okay, I understand that.
Like a
What's up,
big
bald head? What's
like a
up,
big brother
Bolo?
should.
So, Ronald, you when you saw TJ, you really wanted to come up then, or Gary?
Yeah.
Which one you want to say?
Uh Actually I just saw you was live and I just hit the link. It di-
Oh,
it
okay.
didn't matter who was up here. There's no threat.
Oh, okay. Well, tell
Yeah,
me.
I just can't feel support.
Thank you, Ronald. I'm glad to
Yeah,
see
you
you.
heard it, man.
Glad to see you. So, but one thing I want to know, TJ, how long have you been watching in the bushes and seeing everything and all the different players that's been going on? How long have you been in the bushes watching?
Um, I've been in the bushes since. Let me see. Because I wasn't there at the. Let me see. I knew about it, but I just wasn't getting on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I
Knew
watched
about
a
what?
few of his. I watched a few of his lives when he was going at it with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, and this was before Gilbert even got into the picture, but he was there. He
Mm-hmm.
just, he didn't say anything. So I was
What?
there since then. I watched uh, a lot of jokers on here, just trying to put themselves in the mix and try to put, just an attachment. They all of them do the same old thing. They got
Mm-hmm.
the same agenda. Once they can build their page up, they going disrespectful now. They talking about parents and everything because they feel like he's a celebrity. Nothing's gonna happen to them, and that's a way
Mm-hmm.
to build their channel. Let's just be
Well,
disrespectful to a man,
Tommy
towards a
Sotomayor
man that we don't know,
Tommy Sotomayor was the first
and
person to do it.
that's their whole agenda, bro. Ain't nobody talking to
So
you.
and he's in
Nobody
Atlanta, so
talking
why
to
you ain't pull up on
Selena
him though?
talking to me. Yeah,
I'm
we
asking.
already know you a Tamanite, man. You talking
Mm-hmm.
about Tammy who disrespect black women, who said he will beat a
Right.
motherfucking black
The
woman
same
ass on the
yeah,
side of the road?
the same
That's what you
Tommy
talking
that
about?
Kwame
That's
was
a
on
Tammy?
his channel.
You talking
Yes,
about Tammy?
that one. Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
Tammy. Okay.
We
The
go
one
through
that
this all the
you talking about
time.
the one that feel like a woman inside.
The one
Oh,
that your brother supported.
down by the
Yes,
lake,
that one.
little bitty mistake. Oh, I
Right.
got you.
The one
Yeah,
that
that
your
part.
brother supported. Yeah, that one.
Anyway, Selena, I
Hey,
ain't
but see, Ronald, y'all see that's a stupid statement you just made. You act like
What's so stupid about it?
nobody can. Okay, well, I can
No, finish
support
what you was
somebody.
about to say
Well,
this
well,
now.
I'm trying to answer you, but you keep on talking over me.
I didn't even ask you a question.
Okay, well, let me get my input on it. And my input is that you can rock with somebody until you find out that they is a piece of shit. Excuse me, Selena.
know.
If you find out that person is a piece of shit, and he ain't worth the goddamn sweat off his back,
Facts.
and he do some
Facts.
foul shit, then I'm
So
gonna
that's
get away from
between
him.
those two
I
people
don't
though,
give a
right?
damn about what
So that's
what he
between
did
those two
after I
people
got
though,
damn left,
right?
and I'm just saying. Well, I'm
So
just
that's
answering.
between those two
I'm
people,
just
right?
answering. Well, Runner, I'm just
Do not
answering your
answer that. I didn't
question.
ask you
There's nothing
anything.
wrong.
I didn't
I
ask
told
you
you. Well,
anything.
ain't nobody even asked you to come up here with all that goddamn
Nope.
fuck shit. Selena, do
Nope.
you do $50 drops?
Ain't it?
It
Clap
just
this
sound
fool.
like
Okay,
a clown. You sound like a certified
Yeah.
meat
Do
rider.
you do? Hey, Selena, do you do $50
Ronald.
drops, or you don't do that over here?
Well, I've never done it before, so
This
Ronald,
do
all
sound
I'm
like a
ask
meat rider.
Ronald, all I'm gonna ask you to do is respect. Y'all talk one at a time. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So thank you. Hey, pick and choose. What's good?
All right, well I'll go.
But I, but yeah, I appreciate you coming up, Ronald. I'm glad to see you.
Yeah,
You
glad
can
to see
stay.
you
You
too.
can stay up here. You just have to let people talk though.
Okay.
Selena talking to this clown like she talking to one of her kids in the
Oh, I'm
school, man. In
See
the
sorry.
how you try
school.
to
My
do me,
bad,
Selena?
man.
Let me
Hey,
do what I do
hey,
now, Selena.
Selena feel
Miss
like that this
Selena.
little boy is in goddamn
Let me
school,
do what I
Nah,
man.
do now. Trying
Nah,
to.
It's a goddamn shame.
nah. I
Anyway,
just
All
want
right,
my
now
little kids out there. Okay, I'm sorry.
but when you say that people can support who they want to support, why is this dude call me a Tamanite for then?
Because you
What?
called everybody Kwame nice, and you was one of Kwame's biggest supporter. You was a
And that's why
trampoline
I
member
brought.
for goddamn months and months and months at a time. So you
man.
want to call people Kwamanite. So we gonna call you a
You just
goddamn
talking in
Tamanite
circles,
because
bro.
you
You just,
admitted that you used to be in this chat. So you was a goddamn Tamanite. You know,
dude.
somebody that was a little
Kwame
bit of mistake down
Brown
by the
was on
goddamn
his
lake.
panel.
No love from his mother or his goddamn father. He's
No
just
Kwame
a
didn't
little
love
even know
from
who
his
goddamn little punk.
father,
Cowboy.
Mitch ass nigga.
He
Even in
living
Christ,
in crisis.
This is
damn.
crazy.
Y'all crazy. But
This
anyway,
is
let's
crazy.
y'all. Oh Lord, I'm telling you, y'all are crazy. But what I want to know from TJ, like when you would see like a lot of the stuff that was going on, when people was, saying things about your mother or saying things about your family, like can you kind of take me like how you was feeling at the time? I know it wasn't a good feeling, of course, but like did you really, was you like, well, it ain't no big deal, it's the internet, or did you really just like, you were really really upset with what was going on,
Oh yeah, I was upset.
and
I
that's
was
when you
upset.
kind of felt like, let me come on out and support, show people, I'm his brother, I'm out here. That's when you kind of came out, right?
Uh, it's somewhat of that, but it was more of, like I said, it was more of me giving back that same energy they was giving him. I felt
Okay.
like it was a lot of people trying to just tag team. So instead of fake family people that was coming up here, fake supporters that was rocking with them and then turn around and switch on them, nah,
Hmm.
let me get up here and show you what family do. So
Okay.
that's me.
Okay, and that makes sense. That makes
I'm that
sense.
rock. I'm that rock that was thrown in that lake, causing that ripple effect. And as you can see now, we got other channels. We got like Garrett. We got Mr. Eddie CK up here. We
Mhm.
got Mr. Kimi. We got Miss Yo Thoughts.
Y'all the
You know,
second wave. Y'all the second
hey,
wave of Kwame supporters
we
that
the
turned
tidal wave.
content
We the tidal
creators.
wave. And now they can't
It was a
attack just
whole
Kwame
nother
Kwame
crew
Kwame.
doing what
As you
y'all
can
was
see what
doing,
happened.
bro.
Hush, man. She's not talking to you.
One at a
As you
time.
can see what happened. As you can see what happened. His main channel. Look at God. Look at the numbers. So they
Hmm.
can't just attack
Now
that
you
one channel. So now you got a lot of people to try to come at. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And that's how
Yeah.
that works.
you
Okay.
said look at his main channel like his channel grew.
It did, buddy.
No,
You
no,
stupid or
it
you dumb?
didn't.
Are you stupid or you dumb?
I'm neither,
Oh,
but
you
it
probably
it,
both.
it, it
Okay, but
didn't grow.
okay. It didn't in your little bitty mind.
How much subscribers his channel grew?
You tell me.
You tell me since you know it all.
Man, I'm not telling you anything. If you acting dumb,
Stop,
play dumb
stop,
then.
stop. I mean, I know that's your brother and that's your big little brother. But
Okay, you can say what you
the
want. You
same
say what
energy
you want to
you
say.
have about protecting them on here, you should have bought him some
I'm saying,
shoes.
I'm
That's
wondering,
all I'm
like
saying. Instead of
when you
walking
break it
around him
inside
walking
somebody's
around
cars
barefoot.
and you look at the type of system they have in there, do you make a decision right then to pull it, to steal it or not?
Answer the question, Ronald.
Right, answer
Oh
the question.
wow.
When you break
Ronald just
when
get
you break
quiet.
inside somebody's car, do you look at the system to determine
Wow.
if that's the system you want to get?
Now,
I'm not
Ronald.
even paying this dude
Hey,
no attention.
hey, he was stealing $30 car stereo, but got paid
Yeah,
$10.
yeah. They ain't gonna give you nothing, but he got to beg him for 40. Come on now, you can
Get
give me 40 too. I waited about 4 o'clock to go get it.
it get
Wow, y'all crazy as hell. Well, this is interesting. I didn't expect you to come up. TJ, this was actually I'm really excited about this. So, what made you decide to come up today?
Oh, I had to go. I had to come bless the channel. I've been checking you out. Trust me, I've been in the bushes. I've been checking you out.
Okay,
You know,
yeah, all
you
right.
sound shy.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
shy.
I'm a little like,
Never shy.
I'm getting some new people over here. Like I said, I'm trying to do some new stuff. And it's just really good to see the people that come out of the bushes. Hey, Roland. Hey, Crack Pipe. I, I appreciate it. Crack Pipe in the center coastal. Hey Selena, I was enjoying the first topic very much. Yeah, we was talking. Hey Crystal, we was talking about Pastor McDowell. What y'all think about that? He put different, like I guess, young girls, teenage girls, on a virgin auction block, and he was selling. I guess he was selling them to different men. What y'all think about that? Did y'all see that earlier? What I
No,
put up?
but no, but of course,
No, I
that's
didn't
not
see that.
acceptable. That's not
Hmm.
But
acceptable.
yeah, he needs to be up under somebody's prison.
Right. No, that's
Yeah,
Pastor McDowell. I think he's a Israelite or something like that. But I've never heard of Israelites. The people, the Israelites that I listen to, I've never heard of them saying nothing like this. But I thought it was pretty interesting. I had played it at first, and I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of it. And get y'all opinion on it because it was crazy. And this is other people's daughters that they're selling. That's what I thought was
wow.
crazy. And you should see these young women how they got their head down. Let me see, I'm gonna show you this.
Because the monitor is too far away. Yeah, the father is supposed to set up all of that, and the father is supposed to get this
Let me
and
see,
that. But
it'll
see,
go
here's
back.
the thing with all of this dowry stuff.
But
So he talked about this the man
Her
in the
husband,
code.
you know, I accept.
This is Ringo's TV.
Let's get back to the tapes.
only thing I ever got was that paper that they sent me that they wanted me to sign, basically clearing all my rights because Dow didn't want to give up no money. Because after I left, what I was told was she went to back to Tennessee. I'm not sure how long she was there. I thought they said it was like a couple weeks, but I'm not sure. I don't know because,
Now
like I said,
that
I
was
wasn't
his
there.
wife. I think Pastor McDowell, he sold his wife and said that she went back to Tennessee. But let me go back a little further. I'm gonna go back. Had the women up there.
Mr. Lynn, before you start,
Mhm.
thanks for having me up. I don't do the well. There's not a positive subject, but I
Mhm.
just don't do the. I
Now I was
just do
just
straight.
showing y'all
I just
this.
do straight beef.
Oh,
But
okay. I
uh,
see.
great
Man,
live and
pause,
keep
man.
doing
Big
your.
pause. Talking about you do straight beef. Big pause, man.
Yeah,
Look here, man.
Ronald,
This
I'm used
clown don't
to it.
have nothing to
See,
talk
here
about.
we
That's why
go. See, here we
go
go.
and get out the
All
panel,
right,
man.
Mr.
Bye.
Lynn.
Bye. I see you later, Ronald.
You dudes weird. I'll catch y'all in these streets, 86K and TJ.
Okay, I'll talk to you
Don't steal
later.
nobody car. Don't steal nobody CD player out their car.
Don't don't stink up nobody's room.
What?
That man, that man a clown. Take your ass to the Waffle House. Don't burn up nobody's food.
Lord, y'all are crazy. Let me see.
Well, you should be
All
trying
right,
to. You should, right?
Go on back to that
But
bullfrog.
now the point that I'm trying to make is this:
Let's see.
you have a pastor that brought up these young virgin ladies,
Hmm.
and they're in front of a bunch of men. Now, naturally speaking, when you're in front of a bunch of men, these men are not thinking holy thoughts.
Could y'all imagine? Because I know you have a daughter, TJ, and you have one too, Gary. Can y'all imagine somebody? Y'all joined the church, and
No,
then
I can't imagine it.
this pastor tell y'all, I want your daughters. They need to be married, and I want to give them to somebody in the congregation. I want to know. I just want to know y'all response on that. What would y'all say? Because that's crazy.
It's
It ain't
gonna
gonna
be
be no talk.
it's gonna be
It
some
ain't gonna be no
goddamn
talking.
smoke in the city.
Ain't it? It ain't gonna be no talking. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't gonna be no talking.
Yeah, because I'm like, what? Why would a father even say that this is okay? They acting like this person is God. Pastor McDowell is God, and telling them, this is what God wants. That is the craziest thing to me. It's like y'all. I'm that. See, this is why people don't like religion. They don't like going to church. They don't like none of that because we have so many poor examples of this. Let me see if
Well,
they
this is not Christian. Like this ain't.
Right out the
Man,
package.
listen. I'm gonna show y'all this.
Ready for marriage.
Welcome to the stream.
He said,
Ladies and
"Are y'all
gentlemen,
ready?
Wingo
They're
TV
ready for marriage."
reactions.
ready for
Okay.
marriage.
Back at you
Wow.
again with another one.
Let's see where he's talking about it.
We're currently streaming on 2 channels at the same
Still
time.
streaming a little bit. Okay.
Now, if you're a part of a congregation and you don't have no wife,
That's a coat.
and I want you to think about this now.
So he
You have a
so
bunch
he
of
was
guys
selling
that
some of
are,
these wives
you know,
that's already married.
in the, in the back of his mind, he's in their ear too. You do know that, right? Because if any man is going to rob another man of his wife and take her into his bed and put heavy meat inside of her, that man cannot be trusted around women.
So he gives other people's wives, basically. And I'm like, this is not even godly. That would be considered adultery, even if you read the Old Testaments. If you just go by the Old Testament, that would be considered adultery. So
Fact.
I don't understand these people, how they think that this is normal.
And where this happened at?
This is Pastor McDowell Straightway Church. I don't know where his church is. But I think it's somewhere in the South.
Wow.
To be sold off.
Because he said
to a bunch
they're virgins, and
So
then
shout
he
out to
go and ask them, can they cook, can they clean, and stuff like that. And then he sells them off. I said, this is crazy as I don't know what. But I just thought that was pretty interesting. I just wanted to share that a little bit with y'all. But we got a lot of stuff going on in the world today. A lot of people are really doing some really strange things. Like 10 years, they wouldn't, we wouldn't hear of certain things that's going on like we do now 10 years ago, or maybe even 5 years ago. But it just seems like after the the I don't want to say but when everybody was taking the C-19, when that was going on, it seemed like everything went downhill from there. People started to change. Our whole society and how we moved changed. People seemed more angrier. They were more agitated. It was just a lot of stuff going on. And I don't know if y'all can see it, but I think things are getting worse. I don't think things are getting better. But that's just my take on it. Let me read some of these comments. Which, yeah, it sounds to me like a Diddy situation. What do y'all kind of think about that Diddy situation? What do y'all think about that?
His ass going to jail.
Yeah, I think he might get out of it. I don't know.
No, that money ain't gonna save him. That money ain't gonna save him this time.
He got too many people he got to protect though, and some of those people are in high places. They got high positions too, probably over him. So he probably got a lot of different tapes and videotapes, um, recordings of different things that he can really kind of blackmail somebody, or some things he really people don't want to come out. I think he's gonna get away with it. I really do. But if he don't, I'm kind of surprised about it. I'm kind of
Yeah, I
surprised.
don't think he's gonna get away though.
But I definitely.
They just charged his son too.
Oh, the youngest one.
Yeah, that it's one of them that just been charged with pretty much the same thing. A girl came forward, so they charged him.
So like father, like son.
Yeah,
hmm he
yeah.
is definitely a sexual deviant. And like I said, but the thing about it is he's not the only one. There's a lot
No,
more in that type of environment. Those people that are producers, people that are musical artists. I would say even athletes, all types of people, they got money. Like somebody was saying that LeBron James be at some of his parties too. I'm not surprised.
Well, they showed a video. He was.
I'm not surprised. God knows what they be doing at some of these parties and stuff like that. But a lot of stuff is, I think, a lot more gonna be coming out because with that Jeffrey, what was that guy named Jeffrey? Was it Jeffrey Epstein? And
Mm-hmm.
he got caught up in that stuff. I'm like, I knew I just knew. I said he probably gonna get away with it, because he's Caucasian, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
said he probably gonna get away with it. But then when they, arrested him and then they said that he committed the S word. I don't know about that. I think maybe he was I think maybe somebody took his life because again, he had a lot of people that had high positions, like the prince, one of I don't know if what is his name, Prince Andrew, from over there in England, and he had a Bill Gates, all them different people like that he had over there, even Trump. you know, kind of, was associated with him. So I think they took his butt out. But like I say, time will tell. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see how this is how it's gonna play out.
Yeah, we
But
all watching it.
we are watching it. But I think too, we got to be careful. We don't get so distracted with all this celebrity stuff because guess what? While all the celebrity stuff is going on, the real world is happening. See, they want I really believe, they want us to, and when I say they, I'm talking about the people that run the world. They want us to be distracted by the entertainment. They don't want us to see what's actually happening, right? And so we gotta really be careful that we don't becoming distracted by this entertainment that's going on. It's you said it's the humiliation of black men I don't like, right? Because they did that.
Well,
Bill Cosby too.
A Train, Selena, black man, some black man,
Hmm.
kind of, sort of lost their way. That's what I mean. Money can change anybody. Uh,
Hmm.
a lot of black men that's not solid. I mean, money
Right.
can change. Money can change everybody.
Hmm. Hmm.
Diddy is on a whole nother level. I mean, Diddy done been out there doing his thing for a long period of time.
Hmm.
Who to say he wasn't like this from the very beginning?
He probably was. Because you don't just wake. Look, you don't just
Yeah, you
wake
know.
up.
There you
Look,
go. There you go.
you don't wake
You
up
know.
like that. Hmm.
Yeah,
That
there you go.
that's something that he just so happily just got caught. He got too arrogant and got sloppy. And so when you get too arrogant and you get sloppy, you start making mistakes. And I think that's what happened. And his time is getting up. His time is up. Now, I understand the humiliation because they will do that to black men. But like you said, on the flip side of that, black men and black women, we gotta hold ourselves accountable for some of our behavior. um it's a lot of black men that haven't been raised with a father, but they don't go around robbing folks. They don't go
Mm-mm.
around being a nuisance to society either. Hey, Roy Lee. So you have to, I think as adults, we all have to make better decisions, regardless of what we did or didn't have growing up. That's just my
It,
thoughts on it.
it's what's making the norm. That's irking me. It's a lot of things that society is making normal. Like they
Mm-hmm.
making it normal in Atlanta. See, them guys up there. I mean, I seen a live where a woman is crying out saying there's no real men anymore in
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta. There's no heterosexual men in Atlanta. They're either going both ways. They getting caught up with a dude. The woman getting cheated on by a dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Yeah, they making things the norm around here. So it's normal in Atlanta for them to for they heterosexual man to have another man on the side instead of another female.
My God.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you gotta watch that issue. Atlanta
that's
is,
weird.
and
They
I'm
and
not
then,
just gonna say Atlanta. It's pretty much spreading. It's
yeah,
spreading.
it's all over the world, and to each his own. I mean, I don't got a hell to heaven to put nobody in, but my thing is, when what I have a problem with is men lying about, or women lying about what
Hmm.
they prefer. If you are a woman and you like another woman, don't get married. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah.
are a man and you prefer another man, do not get married. Do not deal with another woman that wants a husband or a boyfriend or something like that. I don't understand why people have to lie about it. If you are ashamed of who you are, then you might need to check yourself. You understand what I'm saying? My thing is, if I meet a man and he acting like he's straight, and then I find out, we get involved, and then I find out something else, and then I
Hmm.
get intimate with that person. That's why you got to be careful who you be intimate with. I'd be ready to unalive him. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I'll be ready to unalive him, because it's like, why do you have to lie? Be who you are. If that's what you want to do, if that's who you love, if that's who you like, be who you want to be with. Just don't involve me in the process of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
um, I remember when because I was in Georgia, I was gonna actually going to school, Clark University, in
Hmm.
um the earlier 2000s, and earlier mid 2000s, and I was up there, and met some men, a lot of men there, but it wasn't as I didn't see a lot of the what y'all see now. Seemed to me back then, but then again, I don't know, because everything was hush hush back then. Now
Yeah, they was
people,
in the dark. They was in the
uh-huh,
dark.
yeah, and now people was like, people now, from what I heard, they are more out there, so,
Yeah, they
and that's
open
what
with
they
it.
need to be. Be out there. Let me know what you want. You know what I'm saying, or what you don't want. And if I'm
Hmm.
not in that, he said that's fine. I mean, I done seen some real nice looking men, that have muscles, that seem like you would think that
Now
ideal
he the
of.
softest one.
Uh-huh. They they look, they want what I want. I'm saying,
Right. You barking up the wrong tree, honey.
right,
Uh-uh.
right. So, I and see, this is my thing. I really, I know you spent some time in prison, so you've seen a lot of fruity booties. Excuse me.
Lord have mercy.
Um, you, Lord, I don't know why they came out, but you see a lot of that in prison. But somebody was
Hmm.
telling me, I had somebody that was in prison. They said, yeah, the ones you think is hard with all them tattoos on their neck and on their arms and stuff like that, they like what you like. And I'm
Hmm.
like, Lord have mercy. I said, that's real. And then one guy was like that. He came out of prison and he started sleeping around with people out here in Dallas and Fort Worth, gave a whole bunch of women in this area HIV. And
Same
so
here.
uh-huh. And
Yep.
he ended up
Same
going
here.
back to prison for doing that. But
He's
he gave a whole bunch of women.
he's a carrier.
Uh-huh. He was a carrier. And my thing is, okay, why would the women why would you have unprotected sex with anybody?
Because they
That's my
don't
thing.
care.
Yeah, they
They
don't
don't
care.
care.
They
Like
look they
even
mhm. Go ahead.
no, I was about to say like even see these people got to watch these call girls as well when they call themselves going out of town and calling certain females. What is
Mhm.
it called that call girl service?
Oh,
A lot of them have that HIV.
oh
One
yeah.
girl got caught. A little red light skinned girl. She got caught, and
Mhm.
she was just like somebody gave it to me. So she don't care anymore. She gonna
Man,
spread it as much as she can.
This is how evil people are. Because I remember my sister told me a couple of years ago, she knew about this girl, and the girl, was waiting. She said she was waiting on her husband. That's what she said. She was waiting on her husband. So she ended up meeting this guy. He swept her off her feet. He was handsome. He acted like he was a church goer and stuff like that. And so they ended up having sex, before they got married. She was trying to wait until she got married. So one day she ended up getting something in the mail, and it was a box, right? And I remember this story like my sister told me yesterday. In the side the box was a letter, and in the letter it was telling her, it had like a little casket in the letter, and no, in the box, but it had a letter in it. So she opened the letter. She was looking at this little casket, and she was like, why is it a casket in the box from so and so? So she read the letter, and he said basically, I wanted to tell you, now you have HIV.
Mm.
So
Mm.
basically, he sit up there, put a casket inside the box, and had the letter. He said some more stuff in the letter. He didn't say the reason why he did it, but basically it was so evil. He was like, basically, you believing that I'm your husband or whatever. He said, but I'm basically you gonna die. You have
Right.
you just received HIV. And I
Mm.
thought
Mm.
that was cold blooded. I'm like, how evil can a person be? And when my sister told me that, I don't know if she made the story up, but she told me it was somebody that she knew. But that scared the bejesus out of me. Cause
Make
I'm
you want to
like,
think.
yeah,
That'll make any woman stay with the dude they with right now, even though he ain't a piece of shit. They gonna try to build her ass up now. Hold on now.
well, okay, I'll keep them
Let's
legs
try to
going.
work on everything we need to work on.
Right. So I was just like, I could not
Yeah.
believe it. He was that evil to do that. And that girl, she waited. She wanted the right man in her life. And see, this is where, it's great to have faith and prayer and believe
Mm-hmm.
God for certain things. But we got as grown women, we have to be very cautious that we don't live in a fantasy world in the process. Because when
Right.
we live in a fantasy world, we start thinking things are God and they're not. We start thinking
Mm-hmm.
that this could be it, and it's not. And we fool ourselves because we believe in that fantasy that Disney lied to us. Disney lied to us with this sleeping beauty and Snow White and all this other stuff. They
Mm-hmm.
lied to us, you know what I'm saying? And we just have
Mm-hmm.
to get out of the fantasy world of believing in that kind of stuff. But it's a lot of women that's unfortunate, and men. There's men that experience it too. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Good men that have made a mistake and trusting the Jezebel. Then they find out that they got a death wish on them. You know, they have that disease because they
Mm-hmm.
went by how good she looked, how good she smelled, but she was a demon, a straight up demon. And that's just really what it is. A Train
Sad.
says this is why women have to give their men the reach around test during missionary. What? A Train, what is that? I'm kind of slow today. This is why women have to give their men the reach around. Do y'all know what the hell that A Train talking about? Wait a minute. Reach around test.
Trying to be on that bullshit.
Okay, maybe he
The
trying to
hell is a reach around test?
like what the hell you got going on?
Oh, she talking the A train talking about I guess feeling on the man butt or some shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah, probably so. Cause somebody
Yeah,
was
yeah,
telling
to
me
see
that.
how he would react.
Cause the man told me, he said, I better not have no woman touch me on the back of my butt. Cause he said, I don't play that. And then he said, but if you ever, Selena, meet a man and you act like you messing with him behind his butt and he like it, you better watch it. I said, what?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Well, Selena, if you try that and your goddamn man slap the shit out of you, then you know you got a goddamn man.
Oh, Lord.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to tell you.
yeah, because I ain't trying to. I don't play that way no way. So I don't. I ain't gonna be trying none of that. I
I'm
don't
trying
play
to
that.
tell you, cause hey, I'm gonna goddamn slap the hell out of you.
Yeah. Oh man, talking about facts. Yes, indeed. What are you talking about, Roy Lee? You said I almost voted for Andrew. Oh, I remember that dude. That guy was married to she was a nice looking lady. And I think he had 3 kids, and he had a man in a hotel room. When was that? That was a couple of years ago. It was back in Florida. And
I
both
think
of
I
them,
saw that. I
you
saw
saw
that. He
that
got
too?
caught. Yeah, they had the cameras all on his ass. He trying to run up out of there. I remember seeing it. I saw
Yeah,
that.
a nice looking brother. And I'm
Just
like,
nasty.
and it was a white guy, I guess, that he was getting meth from, and something happened. I see, that's why I said your life will be exposed. You trying to do stuff and hide it from his wife. Bless her heart. I'm gonna see if I can find that story, because when I saw it, I said these people is crazy. Let's see. Andrew Gillum. Yeah, I remember that story. But it's so many stories like that. And it's like, and have y'all noticed it always seems like it's like they focus on black men, like those stories that come out in the media.
Negative
It's like,
impact, like AIDS. They want to like put us like as the forefront, the face of it. Like AIDS, when AIDS
mm,
came out,
right,
when COVID came out, now this stuff we did it. They always want to put us like at the forefront of negative publicity, and
right,
it's by design. You know,
right.
you don't,
Yeah,
yeah, you don't, yeah, like KB done said on numerous occasions. You don't see Tom Brady in a damn dress
nope.
or
Mm-mm.
nothing like that. First the coronavirus was about, it came from China and they didn't let it loose and this and that. And then how did we become the face of corona, the virus? How did we
Right.
become the face of AIDS? Now, they trying to make Diddy the face of the sex trafficking, and hell, everybody he come in contact with, got their hand into it. So I don't even think it was just him being arrogant. That's just their culture. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Think about all them goddamn millionaires around. They all in the same game. And
Yeah,
shit, that's why I see why KB said he ain't go to none of them goddamn parties. That motherfucker crazy.
because they
Well,
know
listen
that.
though.
Mhm.
Well, check this out though. Yeah, he right. He said it's a go along, get along gang, and we seeing it firsthand.
Right.
But a lot of people want to take that saying and be like, "Nah, it ain't no go along. They just didn't like you. Why you don't like hanging with this celebrity? Because you got a lot of celebrities that's weird as shit.
Yeah,
It's a lot of
I heard
weirdos.
that.
So no, you cannot hang out with a lot of people, especially people that you don't know.
Yeah.
Man, please,
Uh-huh.
they'll have you going up in some. They'll have you going up in somewhere. You gonna run up out of there.
Yeah,
Wait a
like
minute.
Cat Williams.
And
You
then you
remember?
got TMZ right there waiting on you, taking pictures of your ass coming up out of there.
Right.
What you doing here? Hey, did you know this was you know what I'm saying? You don't want
All
to.
right, TJ, or they'll save that as they ace of spades, or when you goddamn get out of line, they'll
Uh-huh.
goddamn
Hey,
save that. They'll
hey,
save that shit on
hey.
you. Yeah.
Right. Right. And Cat Williams, he talked a lot about it because he saw what was going on. He didn't, and he was around it, but he didn't get involved in it like he's seen a lot of his associates get involved in. But I'm surprised Cat Williams is still around here, because when they have whistleblowers like Cat Williams, they get rid of them. They get rid of them. So um I'm just thankful that he's still around here. Now he's talking about, let's see, Cat Williams exposed Diddy industry. Okay, so he exposed a lot of stuff with Diddy too. I'm gonna play this. Y'all welcome to stay up here. I'm just playing little stuff. Let's see. But yeah, I really like talking about different things like this, to be honest with you. This is interesting to me. Let's see. I'm gonna play this one.
For all of them, it don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TGJ, any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all. And that virgin hole I was telling you about, right? Because P Diddy be wanting the body, and you gotta tell him no.
I'm sorry. What did y'all think about Club or Mr. Shay Shay? Boy, when he got out that SUV that he was in, and he came out there. Oh my God! Then how he
trying to stand pigeon toed.
had them legs all propped up and looking crazy. I said, "What is going on with him?" Now I didn't think he was a zesty boy, but my goodness, he sure looked really strange in that photo.
No,
You just don't get out. You
Pastor
just
tell
don't get out and make a stance like that.
No, I've never seen that, and I'm a woman, and I don't stand like that. I thought that was crazy as I don't know what.
And they
him
trying to
no.
normalize that
I
shit.
did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you.
Girl, as cliche as this is starting to sound, you just gotta appreciate how ironic it is that Cat Williams has been right about Diddy being a creep all along. And now, Cat is bringing more receipts to show this Diddy P runs much deeper than y'all think it does. Since Diddy's homes got raided last week, so many things have resurfaced, showing how Diddy has been about this life for decades, and he has not been in it alone. Allegedly, Diddy has many accomplices in the industry, and these aren't even nobodies. These are important figures, Hollywood royalty. Cat has made it his mission to expose Diddy and his cabal, and he has not wasted time in bringing some new evidence into the mix. Allegedly, Diddy's so-called accomplices are the reason why he's in this mess, and they're not going to stop until Diddy goes down. So, who did Cat expose as Diddy's industry accomplice? And are they really why Diddy is caught up in this battle? Let's break it down.
Sean Diddy Combs can't seem to escape the spotlight right now, and the federal investigation into any connections to an alleged operation is creating comparisons to other infamous figures like Jeffrey Epstein and R. Kelly.
Y'all should have listened when Cat Williams said everything that happens in the dark will be revealed this year because, baby, it's just the first quarter, and we've already seen so many things. As y'all know, Cat has been on a mission to expose the creeps and the snakes in the industry, and one of them is, of course, Diddy. In his Club Shay Shay interview, Cat predicted that this is the year Diddy finally gets exposed, and people thought he was playing.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TGJ, any of them. All lies.
He said TD
Boy, hey, Shannon was nervous as hell. He wanted him to be quiet so bad.
Yes, he did.
But hey, I guess Diddy was telling the truth when he made that song talking about take that.
Yes, he was
Run.
all right.
He was telling goddamn Meek Mill that take that.
Right.
Listen, Selena and Gary. Hey, you need to find the clip. Diddy tried Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson grabbed his hand and said, "Yeah, you really is about the Benjamin." He grabbed his hand. It was on one of the Wayne brothers show he had, the older brother. You can pull that up too. Mike Tyson grabbed his hand, lifted up, and said, "Yeah, you really is about your Benjamins, huh?" Grabbed his hand and threw it back to him. He was trying to touch Mike Tyson's leg. You pull it up. It's there. The video was there.
I also heard that that recording because one of the security guards had found that recording of he said that Diddy got everybody in the whole house drunk, and because he put some type of drugs in it or whatever. But the security guard he didn't drink. So I guess he was just walking around the house and he heard some noises. And and to me, when I heard the recording, it did sound like Diddy was saying, take that, and it sounded like Meek Mills. I'm just saying. I don't want to
Selena. Somebody look, I was talking to one of my I was talking to a female about a week ago, and she go to just a chick I went to school with. And she said it was on Instagram. She talking about do she want me to? She asked me, "Do you want me to send it to you?" I said, "Hell no! I'll take your word for it." I said, "I am not finna goddamn listen to that goddamn bullshit. I don't even want that shit in my head." So she said she went to Instagram and got the recording, and then she said it ain't on there no more. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's a bunch of sick motherfuckers out here.
yeah, I
Hey,
heard it.
Garrett. Now,
Yeah.
Selena, you see this, Selena? Look, hey,
Mm.
go ahead and click on Real Money right there.
Okay, real Red Money, what's up?
You see what he said, Garrett?
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He didn't left Cash Money, so he didn't came back to Selena. That damn Rap Money be all over these.
Damn.
Yeah, you know
Red
him and
Money,
Russell. Him and Russell used to go at it, and then Russell got mad at Selena. I guess Russell got mad at Selena because Rap Money was on the couch
yeah,
while
for
he was
Oh,
no
so
getting
you
interviewed.
you
for
running amok
no
of these
reason,
YouTube streets.
for no reason, but I digress.
So let's
I
see, Rap Money. What's good, Rap Money?
Lord, let me see. Hey, Bivens. Hey, everybody that came in. I think I found it. Hopefully,
Yeah,
okay.
that's it. Watch what he do. Oh shit, she found it.
Well, yes. So Mike, so there's only one question to ask you. When are you coming back?
I don't know when I'm coming back. I have so many different ventures. You know, I'm into the music business now.
Are you really?
Yeah. I have an artist, I have a tremendous artist named Travine Howard, and she's tremendous, and she needs a little bit more season when she gets to the top of her game. Everybody else gonna have to compete for second place and be happy with it. She's totally awesome. Hopefully, people's been helping me out. Wycliffe's been helping me out. Devontae Swing been helping me out, and hopefully Puffy helped me out.
Yeah.
That's that's the first I've heard about that. That's great though. That's great.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me as a fan and all the people out there, I just hope the day comes soon that you do return to the ring because you are the best that's been there, and if it's in the cards, it'll happen.
I'm okay. Van ain't bad either. I'm okay.
Yeah. No, Van ain't bad, but like I said, that's from me to you.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
What we doing, man? Let's talk about this guy.
Yeah, let's talk about Puff. Now, do you go to the shows? You check them
Yeah,
out?
I've been to the concerts.
Yeah.
To the concerts.
Tearing it up.
Yeah.
You see, he trying to slide over. Look at his hand now.
What show was that?
Licking his lip.
At
Ooh,
the
wait.
You know why? Because when you're in your hometown, it's like a fight. You try to give this with and you always want to lose in us, busting.
Yeah, I was in my hometown. I was really excited to finally be performing in New York, and so I'm rocking. So we got everybody from New York in the house. So I'm performing, and I'm just really excited. I'm trying to give it my all, and I bust my ass in front of like 20,000. I'm talking about like when you fall flat on your back, but I tried to do to play it off. You know how when you fall and you act like there ain't nobody see it, you just keep on rocking. But it was like I just felt I was embarrassed for like weeks.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh yes, he's glittering.
There it is. He thought Tyson was gonna hit his ass.
Back, we're gonna talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right, we'll be
Let me
right
go
back
back
with more
to
right
this.
after this.
Let me see.
Yeah, he touched his
Hey,
leg, got too close to Mike Tyson.
Mike almost stole on his ass.
It was like
Yeah, he got scared as hell.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh yes, he's glittering.
It truly is.
Well, now when we come back, we're gonna talk.
Oh Lord. Mike Tyson said, I was born at night, not last night. Nigga, move.
I'm trying to tell you, he look at Mike Tyson, ain't got doggone. Ooh, I'm talking about put him to sleep.
Yeah, you see his face, how he looked.
Hey, I probably would have got all the way off the couch. I probably would have really got me a chair.
That I don't care what nobody say. That boy is he's fruity. And hey,
Listen, it's to the point where Diddy can't help himself now. If he see a man he like, yeah, he get antsy. So I mean, it is what it is.
I ain't never seen nothing like that. I'm like, honey, he turned all the way around and put his hand. I'm like, that's something a woman would do to a man that she like. You know what I'm saying? Or that, because I have done that. You know, have you sitting with somebody and you put your hand on, on they lap and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, this boy.
Just go back and watch that full video by yourself, and you're gonna see all
Yeah,
the different movements Mike Tyson was doing. You seen where Puffy tried to put his arm on the sofa around his neck. He moved to the side. See, Mike
oh,
Tyson was uncomfortable. He was already on him. Like he
oh
already
yeah.
knew what kind of guy he is.
We can go back. I'm gonna go back and play it. I didn't know. I thought that was just the only thing that he did. Let me see. We'll go back to it. There it is. We'll put it on here. Let's see. Y'all see it? Y'all see the video? Let me share it.
Nah, it ain't up here yet.
Now games and rep. Your mama would have sat on my lap.
What?
Yeah, your mama would have sat on my lap. Fucking fuck boy.
Oh Lord.
I see him. Games of Rep just a
Yeah,
troll, man. This man
your
here's a
goddamn
clown.
your goddamn mama and your grandma would have sat on my goddamn lap.
Why I get upset with games and reps? Because games and reps gonna be games and reps. Let me see. Okay, Mike Tyson. Play that.
Just watch the different movements, and Mike was watching them the whole time, like you slick motherfucker.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I can only show
Everybody
that
gotta start
now
somewhere.
because you big Willie, and that's all good.
No,
But
no, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. You gotta start somewhere. You
See,
agree?
that's
See,
why Mike
he
sit up.
sit. Look, he's
He ain't
sitting up.
sitting up.
Yeah, right. He's sitting up now. Yeah, you seeing it now.
Mhm.
now you need to do your video.
Yeah, he very uncomfortable.
Dance stuff, aerobics.
Oh man.
Now, who were your influence? Who did you?
Barry Gordy was one of my influences. Andre Harrell,
Right.
my mother, and Heavy D. He put me in the game.
Water
Gave me my
Bed,
start,
Water Bed.
Heavy D.
Water bed. I think have you are you in the house, yo? You know what you right there. You take my seat. I just take the arm. Cause I know you know. I know you can't fit, so no, you know what I mean. I can fit. It'd be uncomfortable, but I can fit. Right. Now you and Puff grew up in Mount Vernon together?
Yeah,
right.
yes, we did.
Yeah. And what was he like growing up?
Be honest. I am. I'll be honest. He's the same exact way, but he had less money then. I'm saying his energy, his attitude, everything. Like he was a gnat, like real annoying. Like he was annoying. But I've ever since I met him, I loved him. Like it's just something about us that way we just meshed into where other people never believed in him. It was something about like he would not give up. I mean, I would be somewhere and it's just like somebody jumping on my back and it's Puff. I mean, literally like, hey, jumping on my back. Please, everything. So I always respected that about him.
Oh, he was jumping on backs way back then, huh?
Like,
Mhm.
y'all may not believe it, but when I look at him, this is someone who, it's safe to say, came up under me.
Right.
And I'm looking at him and I'm inspired. I look at him like, man, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gone places and done things that I haven't even done, you know.
Now, both of you guys are working on the Soul Train Awards, right?
Yeah, I'm co-hosting this year. Puff is actually
I'm gonna perform this year.
you're getting the Sammy Davis
Yeah, entertainer.
Entertainer
Entertainer of the Year Award. Well, this
deserved.
one you know you're gonna get. Yeah, and deserved, definitely.
Thank you.
I need you to help my artist out too. I need you on my artist new record. Javine Howard, we need you, baby. We need you. Got nothing but love for you, baby. No, brother, I'm just telling you.
Like, no.
Mike is politicking tonight.
Damn, look how far Mike Tyson in the corner now.
Look at him. Go ahead, now, what's next for you?
Well, doing a new album, be out hopefully
Thank
towards
you,
the end of the year. I got
Games
some
and Rap.
movie things hopefully I'm working on, and Puff and I be collaborating on some hopefully television stuff and some other movie things, and just still entertaining.
Are you gonna make the move to acting?
Yes, I'm opening up a film and television division out here now. Bad Boy
Yeah, you
Film and
see how I
Television.
see how far he done moved.
So everybody out
Yeah.
there that got their scripts, send them on in. You know, we listed in the yellow pages. We need all the youth to.
You know, I can tell you just opening that company. Yeah, we did. Because you the yellow pages. No. Just because he said all they always scripts. Wait till you start getting some of the scripts. You'll be like, hey, if you don't have an agent, don't send me a script. You get them.
I mean, if somebody ain't giving me a chance, you know, I wouldn't be here today. So I want to read and hear everybody's.
Yeah, I hear you. We'll talk. We'll talk in a year. Yeah. In a year, we're gonna talk. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up a little bit. I just want Mike, you all your ventures, best to you. You know,
Raina Records, Trevine Howard, every day, Puff Daddy, on the album,
appearing on the Keenan Ivory Wayne show. It's all booked. It's all done. So no, for real, whatever you do, best to you, my brother. Great seeing you.
Yeah. Look.
You gonna come back and do a little something for us,
Yeah,
right?
no doubt.
All right.
You know not to go too far.
Man, did you see how he shook, how his head turned to the side? Talking about, yeah, no doubt.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Man, this shit is crazy, man.
Look, Games and Rep said, what Games and Rep say? He said, Selena, I thought Bus Life said they don't talk about mamas. Garrett too weak to keep the joke on me. What a weak.
Okay, well, you know what, you bitch ass niggas, stop fucking playing with a goddamn grown man talking about some goddamn homo shit. Every fucking chat and every channel, these bitch ass niggas want to talk about some homo shit. So fuck that shit. What you talking about, punk? I stand on my goddamn own, and you goddamn right. I said, since you want to fuck with a grown man on some homo shit, yeah. Matter of fact, get your sister too, bitch. Bring your sister and your
Okay.
mama and your goddamn sister and sit on my lap, bitch
Yeah.
ass boy. Stop fucking with a goddamn grown man. And then when we goddamn slap the shit out your ass, then you want to goddamn run crying and shit and talking all this shit about, I thought Bush Life don't do this. Shut your goddamn mouth and stop fucking with a goddamn grown man. We ain't even on no goddamn beef shit over here. We talking about some other shit. You fucking clowns just say any fucking thing in the chat. And then when a motherfucker check your motherfucking ass, then you want to goddamn play victim and crying and all this goddamn bullshit. Shut your goddamn mouth and you won't get goddamn talked about. And I'm sorry, Selena.
Okay, I understand you had to get that out. Um, man, Garrett said a
I'm
lot.
about to go eat, y'all. Salute to
Thank
you.
you
Salute to you,
so
Gary.
much. You know
Oh
you
yeah, I
gotta
had to
come
come.
back, TJ.
Oh, I will. I had to
Oh,
come through.
all right, thank you. I
Salute
appreciate
All
to
you.
you.
right.
Salute to you, TJ.
All right.
So Garrett, I'm not well, I shouldn't even ask have you been behaving yourself because we know that's not true. So
I
what's
always, I'm on my best behavior, Selena. As long as don't nobody mess with me, I'm cool, crazy.
mm-hmm.
I'm cool till you mess with me. Then I get crazy. I'll be straight.
Wait a minute, is that an Aries thing or what? What is that?
Yeah, that's an Aries. That's an
Oh,
Aries
this is
thing. That's
you.
an Aries thing.
All right, look, Garrett, is that just you? So tell me all this newfound success that you gotten on your channel. I mean, you be having it live. You be having 200 to 300 people in your chat.
Hey,
What's up, Duke?
what's going on right now?
All right. You know, you be having a lot of people in your chat, Garrett. So how's the success going? You feeling it? You liking it? Is it
Well,
yeah?
well, really, I don't even feel the success. I mean, it's, it's the people in the chat and the people subscribing that, that make it happen. It's a collective group effort. You know what I mean? Like I haven't done this by myself. It's, big credit to, to KB and his supporters and followers. And so, and it's just all about the chat, all about the people, who rock Richard. But I wouldn't really say, a success or whatever. But I just appreciate the people who rock with me and come over there. And we're gonna have a good time, have a little roasting and toasting. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Well, hey, you doing a good job. You got people talking about you all the time, and Like I said, you always have a lot of people over there, and people want to hear what you got to say. So hey, you doing pretty good to me. What's up, Duke? Now Duke is in the Mo 3 sector.
No, I'm in the Pharaoh sector. I'm in my own
Oh,
sector.
you make your own sector.
Yeah. That thing been running for about maybe 38 years now.
Wow. Let's see. The gloves are off. What you talking
Yeah.
about, games and reps? Uh, Duke, this is Garrett, and Garrett, this is Duke.
DC, what up?
Both of y'all are I know you say you not a
What's up with you, fam? What's up with it?
Oh man, grinding. Shit. I punched some holes in there. Y'all know y'all seen me. Everybody seen them holes I punched in the wall. When it's yeah, instead of just covering it up, turning it into a shelf so I can put my keys, my phone, whatever, put my shit
Why
in.
are you punching holes in your wall?
I mean, because I'm a man and I can fix shit, and so shit. If I do it, I can fix it. But you know, it was
Wow.
impulse. It was impulse. But hey, you know, it is.
Hey, can we say you got some you need some anger management?
No, that's what I got a punching bag for outside. I was just talking. I was sitting right here, like in my area, talking to somebody, and yeah, I was just mad. I couldn't get up fast enough before I threw them jabs, and you know.
Oh, okay. Well, did you look? So one thing I can say about that, you and Gary had that kind of in common, boy. When y'all go off, y'all go all the way off.
Oh yeah,
So Gary has that in common as well.
Well,
Gary,
now that my son came to live with me, I gotta
pipe it down.
no, I gotta show him how to not be so impulsive and show him different way. That's why me doing this and him saying he watching my stream now, it's on, but he looking like, okay, yeah, nigga, turn it. I told him I wasn't gonna get rid of the holes in the wall until I figure out what I was gonna do with them. And now I'm gonna do now, and then I needed to look at these 3 holes I punched in the wall every day and tell myself, fam, you need to stop doing that shit. You got a punching bag outside. You ain't did that nowhere. You haven't done it. You just got mad that day. And well, 2 days I got upset. I punched one.
See, but Duke, I had told you that the last time when I think it was on your interview, then when I interviewed you that time, and I was talking about you better stop being so impulsive about things. So I'm glad that you did come to that realization now since your son is with you.
Nah. I've been had the realization.
You just haven't been practicing it, have you?
I just wasn't giving a fuck to practice no goddamn restraints because I just ain't give a shit. But yeah, it's getting different in the world, and I'm just fucking tired. I'm tired of fucking just being sick and tired. So,
yeah, what do you mean by that? What do you mean? Can you explain?
Tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah. What's going on?
I'm tired. I'm tired of just,
being impulsive.
I'm tired of everything that has to do with not being peaceful. Anything.
Right.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes a nigga don't even, you know what I'm saying, like want to even respond in a negative way. You know how long I've been responding negatively? Since I was a kid, because that's what we was taught. Like that just was the shell. That was the judo. That was the feng shui. That's just how we was raised. Like some people was raised to be, defensive. Some people were raised to be hustlers and this and that. But where I come from, we had all of that, but we was also raised to be dangerous and stay alert and stay aware because we lived in the trauma zones. A lot of people weren't raised in the trauma zones.
Yep, well, Bonton, right in South Dallas.
Yeah, so and then like I say, I lived in a lot of other places where it was trauma too, and it was gangbanging. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what I come up in. I come up in that. Yeah, I come up in that. Yeah, man.
You're right. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that you feel that way. And I wish more people would come to that realization. Sometimes you just have to get sick and tired in order to make some changes in your life. You know.
Yeah.
So that's good.
And like I say, I've been making changes, man, since I was 7 years old, man. I ain't lying to you. Seeing all dope fiends and crackheads around me, and people being abused and all these deaths and everything, man. I grew up watching people making changes. So as I get older, these are just things that you got to do because you just come from a messed up world.
Right.
So yeah, so now I'm at the point where I got a video on my page where my son he reached out to me. I went back to Dallas on bad news, right? Because Cowards was calling me out and whatever. And I wanted to prove to these guys that y'all just talking. So I go home, I get weaponry, all kinds of whatever, right? They get to stalking and playing. As soon as they, see my nerfs and my water guns and shit, my props, nobody wants to do anything like they always do.
Right.
My son hit me up. Well, I reached out to him, but he opened up his Instagram. And so I just immediately sent my number. I'm in the enemy's territory, get my hair cut. He called me. He seen me for the first time in 10 years in a long time.
Wow.
And this sparked a whole, well, I'm curious to know what is and what ain't, right? This is in his mentality. So push come to shove, I get him, we get to communicating. The mama and the stepdaddy get to tripping and all this other stuff. Here recently I bought him an iPhone 15, right? Work, send it to him. They get to getting jealous and mad and all this other stuff, trying to take the phone from him. They took him out of school one day just to ambush him, to find the phone and take the phone from him.
Wow.
So he uses that phone to send out a message for help, like a SOS. And so now this is on social media and they know I done got it now. So the stepdad like, well, I don't want him here. Yeah, you don't want him here because you've been beating on my boy for the last 10 years. And he just ain't said nothing yet. Yeah. He told me the other day. He finally told me the other day. So now he's here. And it was a hey, what's up?
You finished that picture?
What?
The picture.
What picture?
Did you finish it?
Where? Oh no. Out here. I'll multitask and work on it now. I'll send it to you. Give me a minute.
All right.
Cool.
So he was beating on your son all this time.
I mean, not like I don't know how frequent it was, but he let me know that it happened to him the other day. So anyway, that video of him that he put on Instagram, it's on my page. It's in my shorts. He was scared. You did. So now they know, oh shit, we need to just send him over there. Because if we don't send him over there, that man is not gonna be happy that he's still over here. Wow. Right. He's gonna start doing what I do best, trying to figure out what's going on, and then I'm gonna come around now. You did.
Right.
So they did good sending him down here. And so now he's here. He's enrolled in school. He's a straight A student, AP honor classes, all of that. He's gonna be a football legend, all that. So he good now. He already got him a room. He got he getting acclimated. It's over with. It's done.
Wow, that's really good. That's
10
really
years
good.
of parent alienation, fam. I was being patient. So me punching these holes and shit in the wall, this was a result of parent alienation. This is anger. This is doubt. This is self-loathing. Because I'm thinking it's me. Right. I already made amends with man, I should have been more responsible and just stayed with my kid's mama, even though she said go and she wanted a divorce. I should have just worked it out. But now I'm 10 years away from that shit, right? So now I'm looking at it like, okay, I took responsibility for my faults, my flaws, the shit that I said, the shit that I did. the things that caused this shit. But Pharaoh, after you left, it was not your fault. All the shit in between had nothing to do with you. You did your obligations as a man. You paid child support. You end up going to prison for whatever, and you get
Yeah.
out. You came back out, and you still did your obligations. And guess what? That's you did exactly what you were supposed to do. Get prepared.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been preparing myself for him and the other two. So when the other two get ready, they got a place, and it is what it is.
I'm really proud of you,
Oh
Duke.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
really
proud.
proud of you. Wow, that's really good to hear.
Yeah.
And that's why I say when some people say some black men ain't S, I'm like, no, it's some black men that are trying to see their kids and be around their kids and and
Yeah.
and providing for their children. And
Right.
sometimes the women can be difficult. Sometimes those
Ooh.
women can keep kids away from the father because they trying to punish the father for maybe not wanting them, or maybe the man has moved on to somebody else and they still mad about that, you know. And my thing is, you shouldn't punish your child because of your hurt feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really messed up. That's very selfish, and it's very it's just very evil to me. It's
Yeah.
very evil. Unless the baby's father is
Abusive and
abusive.
stuff like that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get that. Right.
yeah. But
You trying to hurt. Yeah, I get that.
exactly. But
No whole
sometimes
lot.
it's about hurt feelings. And hurt feelings is not a good enough excuse for you to keep your child away from their father. And that's just how I see it. Point
Exactly.
blank.
Yeah.
So I'm really proud of you, and I'm glad that you came to you have the opportunity to be around your child now, to build him up where maybe the other person was breaking him down. Like you said, there was some abuse going on in the other home. So I'm really happy that he's with you now. I really
Oh
am.
yeah. Cause that nigga free. He free. That nigga's free. That nigga been on
Oh,
the phone talking to girls. All got that nigga's free.
yeah,
that,
he's a cutie.
that
Yeah.
nigga's free.
So, Gary, you have a son too. I see. I didn't even know you had a son. I just thought you had a daughter, Gary.
Yeah, I got two sons, Selena.
What? So, did
Yeah.
you help with raising them up, or like how was the dynamic with you and your sons?
I mean, we was I when I was in the military, I was with their mom, so
Mm-hmm.
I stayed gone a lot. Deployments, doing exercises off in the woods, but I was very much in their life. From the time they was born or whatever. Either though, look, once you build that foundation with your daughter or your son, if you there from the beginning like I was,
I was
although I stayed gone a lot in the military, but we still, we still close. I'm close with all three of my kids,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's a beautiful thing. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but it's beautiful. Once you there with your kids, from because I think being with your kid like the first 7 to 8 years is the most crucial part because
Right.
they so easily moved. Once they get older, they get harder to move. But once you be with them the first 7 to 8 years and build that foundation,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna turn out good. I mean, my oldest son been driving trucks over 10 years. My youngest son, he's an electrician. I didn't say this a few times before, and both of them doing well. My 15-year-old daughter, she an honor roll student.
Mm-hmm.
Um, good kid, and I couldn't ask for. I'm truly blessed, so I couldn't ask for, better kids, and it just wasn't all me. I mean, it was a group effort. I mean, their moms is amazing too. So,
Okay.
so. But yeah, it's I'm like one of the lucky ones, that I think.
So you, all three of your children, you're very proud of. They're doing well, basically. So that's a good
Yeah.
thing. That's a good thing. So you've never been
Yeah.
married, Garrett?
I was married to my little boy's mom. She was like my high school sweetheart. So
Okay.
yeah, we was young when we got married, and
Mm-hmm.
we was married, and we kind of just grew apart. You know what I mean? As we got older, but I get along with both of my baby mamas. They cool.
Okay. Wow, that is something else. Okay. So I'm learning a little bit about Gary. So you have sons. Okay, Lana, you're gonna have to come up because I don't know who you are. So if you can't cam up, then I'm gonna have to drop you because we ain't doing no porn bombing over here. I don't know. These people be coming to all these different sectors porn bombing. I don't know if they just do black people like that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for joining us. What you have to add to this conversation?
Well, I just love that y'all had the black men up here talking about, what that is as their relationship with their kids because, I'm 23 right now and I'm the oldest of two boys.
Mhm.
So I've definitely seen, how a black man's relationship with their kids can evolve because of a
Right.
woman's, place.
Exactly.
And I'm definitely learning how to follow through the right way as a young woman with my pops because we've seen and had our own situations and I've seen how my brothers have been impacted by my parents situation and I always encourage them to just continue to love our father through everything but it comes to a point where once young men get to a certain age they decide what they want to do and
Right.
vice versa with me as a young woman so I definitely just continue to find the happy place with that and building my own life as a young woman and eventually having my own family but also respecting that I came from a family that I got to respect as well.
Exactly. So have you seen some women, cuz we always hear the bad news about, some men not wanting to support their kids. Have you heard of women that would purposely keep their child or children away from the father because maybe the father has decided to move on to somebody else? Have you ever heard of stories like that?
I would say yes and no. From my personal experience, my mom, she chose to step away, but she also didn't do the court, I want my kids. She actually wanted my dad, to be in my brother's life for her own reasons. But I definitely think that, when it comes to that's kind of what breaks my heart is because I've seen it a completely different way, but I know that it's very common for
Mhm.
women to, say, forget the dad and, we got to figure it out on our own.
Okay. Okay. And I don't think enough women speak on it. Especially when it comes to like if you have somebody in your family that's doing that to their baby's father. Like say for instance, if I had a cousin that was doing that to her ex-boyfriend or whatever, and I don't say anything, yeah, okay, it's not my business. But if that's my cousin, we have a relationship, I'm gonna let her know, hey, that's not right what you're doing. That's not right what you're doing, keeping that child from their father just because you feel hurt by this man moving on to somebody, you know. And I think more women need to hold other women accountable for that. I really do. And then I think men, if you got a homeboy or somebody, a friend that is doing that, that's not taking care of their child, and you see what they doing, what they not doing, I think you should say something about it. You need to hold them accountable. Thank you, Games and Reps. I appreciate you. Um, I think men should tell their homeboys, hey, you need to do take care of your child. We need to hold each other accountable. That's how I see it. Because like I said, our kids need us. And I'm so glad that Duke, you really had an opening door for your children, because from my understanding, I think from what you said, your your the child's mother kept you from your son
Yeah. Yeah.
for a number of years.
Yeah. In the beginning, I was the provider. You did.
Uh-huh.
And she worked and went to school. But I've always hustled. I've always made it out the mud, right? But
Right.
so in their first 7 years, they did see me. Well, 5, they saw me, right? 5
Mm-hmm.
to 7, because they seen me through, visitations, and uh, sometimes it with me, sometimes, stuff like that. But then
Mm-hmm.
after I went to prison, it was 10 years or nothing. You did. And
Uh-huh.
there wasn't even no problems, but it was her husband. It had to be him.
Okay.
So I can't even blame her. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's a different story with him, because he's got a different visual experience with her than I do over
Mm-hmm.
this 10 years. So, but that's another thing to work with him on, how he feels about how she allowed that man to do all of that.
Right, right. Because I don't care what nobody say, she's partially responsible for that, because
Yeah.
you and her made that child together. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, and he should have understood when he came into a union with her that, okay, I have a child with someone else. Okay. So therefore, that child and that man is held responsible. Me and that man is held responsible for that child.
Hey,
Right.
and
So,
salute to you, bro. Hey, salute to you, man, with your story, man. I'm telling you,
mhm,
bro. Hey, a lot of men can't, they won't be able to handle, from what I'm hearing, what you saying you went through, man. But shit, it's a big salute to you, bro.
Check this out. You know how good God
And
is.
what
Or
don't kill you, hey, and what don't kill us gonna make us stronger.
okay, so look, my
Not
ankle
the
is swollen.
foot.
So you can see the difference between my ankle being swollen. Now the
mhm,
first 3 days he was here, and I appreciate you, GC. First 3 days he was here. First day, let's play some basketball. Boom, go outside. He want to play again. No, first 2 days, we play. Third day, he say, come out and play. So I twisted my ankle, right?
mhm.
That's the same day he told me that this man was abusing and beating on him.
Dang.
So I can't even impulsively book another flight and spread that nigga bone marrow on his land.
Right.
Wow.
He already knew what I was finna do.
God
So,
already knew.
so he had me out there playing with this kid every day, right? Because he
Mhm,
already knew I'm finna go ape shit. Because I
mhm,
knew that this happened to my boy.
mm.
So I appreciate you salute me, GC, but this shit ain't over with, because I know once I stop feeling hurt, who knows? You did?
Oh
Because I've been
Lord.
thinking about it every day.
Well, remember, if you're doing something impulsive, you
That's
might.
why I'm doing
Yeah,
this.
exactly, because you don't want to spend another years in
Yeah,
behind bars,
yeah,
and some more years taken away from time you could be with your children. So those
yes,
are things you have to think about. Dude,
yes,
thank you, 27.
yes. So
So,
I am distracting myself.
yeah,
And I'm distracting myself fully, but I appreciate y'all. And ma'am, I thank you for coming up here, Lana,
Lana.
even Atlanta, and even saying what a lot of women don't appreciate, which they should say, because our ears need to hear it.
Yeah, y'all need encouragement too.
Hell
Y'all
yeah.
I
human.
feel like I haven't done a good job of being a good woman of integrity at, at a young age. I think a lot of my situations have transpired in my emotions, and they have, changed how I respond and react. But I definitely, I mean, I was introduced to all this sector, and after that, it really changed my perspective on just how I can continue to be better. So I'm learning because I'm here. I don't have all the answers, but I'm definitely trying to figure it out, young, so that I can, become a good woman and, be an example of a good woman. That's definitely what it is.
Well, you're on the right path because you at least have the desire. So that it's first you have to have the desire, and then you have to have the determination. And and you're 23. So, you're way past a lot of people, even people in their 30s or 40s or 50s. So I think you should pat yourself on the back because the fact that you have enough wisdom to understand that says a lot about you. It also says a lot about who raised you. So I say
Amen.
congratulations and keep going, keep doing what you're doing, keep growing as a person, and always take accountability. That's what I have
I'm
been learning.
so bad at that.
Yeah, that's what I've been learning, but just keep practicing it, and that's what I have to do. I wish I had that mindset of taking accountability at a early, in my earlier 20s. But since I'm learning now, it's better late than never. The problem is if you 40 and 50 years old and you never take accountability for anything, that's the problem. So you're still at the age of 23 where you're young enough to make some mistakes, to bump your head, but to get back up and try again. So keep doing what you're doing, young lady. Just keep doing what you're doing. What's up, Commander? So yeah, I'm proud of you. I don't even know you, but I'm proud of you. So keep it up. And how did you find about my channel?
To be transparent, my man, he watches all of you guys, and I was just like, you know what? I don't feel like, I got enough out of everything. I feel like I learned a lot, and not just learn, but like y'all make me laugh. Like, y'all kind of became my family because of him too. So
Mm-hmm.
I just had to just say, you know what? Let me just get involved and be, here and present to that. And usually I'm just a listener. I'm always just a listener, but
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is a family as well. So definitely trying to
Yeah.
build my community in the midst of, just getting out of college and, having my own family, situations, but
Right.
looking to, build where I see fit.
All right. Well, I'm excited. I'm thankful that you checked me out. I hope you subbed up to me. Hopefully, that you'll find some of my content interesting enough to stick around. So thank you so much for coming up on my panel. Now, I'm about to end the live, but do you have any last things that you guys would like to say before I end the live? I appreciate y'all coming up for real.
Nah, man, I appreciate everybody. I know I showed up to church late. I didn't know you was in a sector. You in a sector?
I don't think I am, but some people say I am. But I just thought I was by my lonesome self over here in
Right,
the corner.
right. But nah, man, I'm just spreading light. That's it. At this point, I'm just spreading light. And
Well, I am definitely glad that you came up here, Duke.
oh yeah. No, I appreciate
Mm-hmm.
you for having me coming up here. But yeah, everything is just light. So I mean, I
All
see y'all around, man. That's all I can say.
right, I see it. Y'all sub up to Duke
All right,
very
salute to
much.
you, bro.
All right,
Yeah.
GC, I'll come check y'all out too, man. That's your channel is your name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My then I'm gone.
Look, put your name in
Already.
the chat, Duke, so I can make you a mod. I thought I made you a mod over here, but
No,
I
this
don't.
another page. They got my they struck my 12,000 page out.
Oh, okay. Put your channel in the chat so I can mod you up.
Here
So
we go,
thank you
right
so much, Duke Garrett, the funny man. See, my buddy here. What's the last words? Thank you, Duke. What's the last words that you would have to say tonight?
The last word is to these goddamn trolls that be in the chat.
Oh, uh-huh.
Um, I'm not gonna address all of them. I'm gonna just address one, and
Uh-huh.
that way my message will get filtered through him and
Okay.
along to the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
But let me go ahead and say, Games and Pepsi. Rest in peace to your mom. I didn't know your mom was passed, sir. So
Oh,
please forgive me on that. But with that said, um you go from chat to chat, always talking this damn homo shit. You know, one of the worst things that you can do or say to a heterosexual man is accusing him being a G word or F word, Games and Pepsi. So the reason why I said for your sister or your auntie or any of your girl cousins to come sit on my lap, because I'm tired of you goddamn typing behind a goddamn computer. You can't come up and talk like a man and have a civil conversation. You just want to sit in that chat room and just type the most foul and despicable things about a man that don't mess with you or a man that don't goddamn know you. And so, like I said, I apologize for your mom, but I do stand on any of your older sisters, one of age, you know, or your aunties. They can come sit on my goddamn lap, and I want you to ask them, do you think I'm of that goddamn community? Because see, it's little boys like you that want to run around every day antagonizing the goddamn grown man just trying to go about his goddamn business. And then we not perfect, but sometimes when we overstep our boundaries a little bit, you know, and tell you something that is, you know, most people will regret. But I'm not gonna regret what I told you, you little punk, because you keep on fucking with me, and I ain't goddamn bothering you, little boy.
Oh,
So I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Who you talking about running and telling, saying that I said something about your mom or your sister or your auntie or none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. So stop fucking playing goddamn stupid games and you won't get stupid prizes. So it ain't a motherfucking person on this app that you can go run to and tell them that I told you that you can get your older goddamn sister and your aunties and some of your girl cousins that's who of age can come sit on my goddamn lap. And I want you to ask them, um, do you think I'm these homo slurs and all of these G words and all of these F words? I want you to ask your relative, do they think that I'm of that community? And see, you know, at some point, Games and Pepsi, you know, it's a time when you just, you know, okay, you done had your fun, now move on. Now you want to run around in the goddamn chat starting shit, and then when I bring it back to your bitch ass, you want to goddamn cry because I hurt your feelings because I told you about your auntie and your goddamn older sister, you goddamn punk. So stop fucking with me, all right? And every goddamn chat you go to, it's the same goddamn shit. Stop fucking with me, and I won't fuck with you back. And I'm
Garrett,
gonna leave it at that.
Garrett,
And thanks for having me, Selena.
Garrett. Before
Yeah.
you get off, Games and Reps, Games and Reps is a troll. You know what trolls do, right?
Yeah, well, I'm just addressing that one troll, and hopefully it'll filter to the rest of them goddamn punks and
Okay.
scumbags and goddamn pedos and shit. So,
So they get on your
I
nerves.
just want him to know. Yeah, I just want him to know. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Talking about I'm tired of somebody, and what do I think about that after you came fucking with me first? And like I told you for the third time, Games and Pepsi, I stand on for all of your older sisters or your goddamn cousins or your goddamn aunties. I want them to come sit on my lap, and then I want you to ask them. I want you to ask them, you know, the same thing you be typing about me in the chat, every goddamn chat I go to, the same thing you be typing in the chat, I want you to ask them that question. And so you ain't got to ask me nothing else. And you ain't got to say nothing to me in the chat or none of that shit.
Oh,
So and that's where I'm at with it.
Well, I appreciate you. This is the Selena's couch to tell how you feel. So you telling how you feel. I appreciate you, Garrett. It's always a pleasure. Maybe you and Games and Reps can one day come to a kumbaya. But if not,
No, it ain't. No, it ain't gonna. No, it ain't. It ain't gonna be none of that. He can just go over there in that corner, and I'm gonna go over here in this corner, and he ain't got to worry about trying to say something to me or none of that. It ain't got to be none of that. But
okay. Hold
yeah,
on,
I
Garrett.
know. I know how to go to the other end of the goddamn pond and drink some water.
27, you're gonna have to cam up, so I know it's you. Think, yeah, because I can't let too many people. Somebody had went on Lonnie's chat. I think was it Saturday, and they porn bombed her. They 27. Can you kind of cam up? Because I don't, I can't. I need to know if that's you. Um, and they porn bombed Lonnie. They had former Nancy's. They had former Nancy, or type in the chat and let me know that's you if you don't want to cam up. But they had former Nancy's face on there and they poem bomb Lonnie. Oh, I gotta leave and come back, not giving me the option. Oh, okay. They had former Nancy's face on there, and then Lonnie let him up, and then it was, I guess, one of them white dudes, some, like that white guy. It was some white guy that tried to do me like that, but
And you
I
know
wasn't
something,
gonna do
Selena,
that.
that got the egg body written all over it.
Okay, well,
Anytime anybody connected to KB hit a panel, and if we can say what that damn sick maniac passion did, accused of, anybody that called him out or anybody connected to KB, it seemed like that's a trend on things happening.
yeah, because
You know,
I'm not saying it was her. I'm just saying that
I'm saying that she had something to do with her face. Her handprint is all over it. Also, I'm saying it
okay, I'm gonna let you
allegedly,
explain
but I
that.
don't think I snapped.
Okay, well,
You know,
that is not me saying it, because I'm like, people be saying 27 27 was coming up. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I don't know. But somebody did me like that the other day. They came up again on the HB. They had a black woman's face on there. And I said, if you don't cam up, I'm gonna drop you down. And they didn't drop, they dropped down themselves. I guess I'm like, nah, we ain't doing it. Like, you gonna stay the heck away from over here. Okay, 27. 27, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, go ahead. What's up, girl?
And what's up? How everybody doing?
Just fine. You got your boy Garrett up here. So
Oh, here you go.
what's up
But
with the 27?
I ain't nothing. I just wanted to say this. Listen, I don't know these games that these people be playing about this team stuff on YouTube. Listen, I rock solo dolo on here. I
who
don't
said
know
you
these
in a team?
people. I support people. This games and reps dude. Listen, dude, I don't got no problems with you. So stop trying to put me with people. 27 the Ren Rock solo dolo on here. Okay? I
Uh-huh.
rock with people. I rock with certain people, and I like to laugh. That's all I've been doing since I came on this motherfucker. But people want to take and put you with people and these groups and all this other. Listen, I don't know these people. I rock solo dolo. Yes, I support people. I support all the content creators, even the ones y'all think I don't like. I support them. I watch them. I like their video, even if I don't rock with them like that.
You're right.
So don't get it twisted. I don't know these people, so y'all need to stop with that. This side, that one on this side, you rocking with this people. Listen, I don't know y'all. Okay, I try to support as much black people as I can. Okay, all right.
Okay. So Dimple
But
D.
that's all I really had to say.
So Games and Refs was the one that was saying that you rock. Who was they saying you were rocking with?
Tavahir was saying that I'm trying to be bus life. Like, what is y'all with that? Like, listen, they started that side stuff with bus lives and all these other groups and stuff. Listen, 27 Rock solo dolo. And I'm tired of telling these people this shit for real.
Boy, you ain't Garrett on Games with Refs tonight. Games with Refs, you acting up
I
in
ain't
this.
on him now. I'm just telling him what it is. I don't have no problem with that man.
Yeah, I just play
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
know these people. I never seen his face, never heard his voice. So I don't know if it's a man or a woman. Listen, I rock solo dolo. When people come at me, I fight my own battles. Nobody don't help me fight my battles. I fight my own battles. When they
Right.
come at me, roasting me, I roast their motherfucking ass back, and that's that. And I move the fuck on. That's all that is.
Like I
All right?
say, 27 has always been consistent. So can't nobody
Been
take
the
that.
same motherfucker, right, Selena? I ain't
Right.
changed since y'all started noticing me on this motherfucker.
Now that is a fact. Okay. So anybody question that, hey, you ain't been around enough because 27 has always been consistent. And that's the truth of the matter. Thank you, Vince, for coming through. Vince, you didn't want to hit the panel. Glad to see you.
But
I'm glad
that's
that
all I
you
really had to say, Selena. You have a good night, and Gary, you have a good night too.
I
You
appreciate
too, 27.
All right.
You see, I forgot to mention I want to get involved with women, especially because we got to stick up for each other until we can't. The problem is that a lot of times women don't like each other, so it's kind of hard to have harmony with other women because they don't want that sometimes. Some
And
do.
Selena, make sure she include stick up and for y'all black men. She didn't
Oh
include that. Yeah, she didn't include that.
yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, like I say, hey, it is what it is, but we have to hold each other accountable at the end of the day. In Games and Refs, you've been cutting up in this chat, boy. You need a good spanking.
Well, hey, salute to you, Selena. I
Gary.
enjoy myself up here, and uh,
Thank you.
yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop back down. I'm gonna be in the chat.
You need to get some rest. You sound sleepy.
And
But yeah,
I've been at it. I was up all night last night, and then I had to get up early this morning. So
okay. Well,
yeah,
I'm happy that you came up. You helped. You made make the live. You were one of the people that made the live even better. Thank you.
already, no problem, ma'am.
All
You have a
right.
good
See
one.
you later, Garrett.
All right.
Hey, Commander. Well, Vince, I guess you don't want to come up, but I'm glad to see that you are in the land of the living and you're doing well. He sounds ugly. It's different. Okay, Big Red. But yeah, I'm really glad to see you in the chat, Vince. So yeah, I'm really happy to see you. And Stew Food, I hope I spoke to everybody that came in. Either I tried to type people's names or I tried to say your name. But thank you so much for those who came through. Thank you for the cash apps. Thank you for the super chats. Y'all have been such a blessing tonight. Oh, okay. Am I gonna have my man, my homeboy, Vince? What's popping? What? I'm so happy to see you.
And what's up, Selena?
Since you my homeboy, my hometown homeboy, I I agree with everything you do. What's going on? So how you been?
So I'm
Thank
making it.
you, Garrett.
Shit,
Uh-huh.
I'm making it. I was just stopping through. I said I'll give you about 2 minutes before I lay it down.
All right. You want to sleep early, huh?
Yeah, I'm finally getting my sleep pattern back. You know, I ain't been sleeping, but the past few days I've been getting some rest. So I've been going to bed early.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. So how's everything been going with? I know, and condolence to your family, you and your family. I was checking on you and keeping you in prayer. Um, how is your family kind of doing right now? I know it's kind of hard dealing with stuff, especially with death.
Shit, everybody they doing all right. I think when it come to things like like this, I usually take this shit to heart. You know, especially like when we have like open casket. Our family do open casket funerals, so every time I
Mm-hmm.
see a body laying in the casket, it just take my soul away, and I just gotta chill out for a couple weeks, a month or so. So it really, you know what I'm saying? It really get to you, but
Right.
after a while, you gotta just shake back and shit, keep living.
Right. That's
Mm-hmm.
good. How does it? Have you been seeing any of the things that's been going on since you left, or you just kind of been staying away from YouTube?
Nah, I ain't been watching YouTube. I've been on like I've been on Instagram and just watching like cartoons and shit. I ain't been on YouTube, so I don't know what's been going on. But eventually I'll start just watching everybody lives again. But nah, I try to just I don't know what the fuck been going on.
You basically been distancing yourself from YouTube for a minute, which
Yeah.
is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good because when you're going through stuff like that, and somebody close to you die, you don't need any more negativity. Period. You just
Yeah.
don't need it.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that you got some rest and you kind of when you come back, hopefully you'll be reset. You reset everything how your platform or how you want to do stuff. Do it the way you want to do it, and don't get so distracted with the BS. I'll just say that.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes things happen to be a wake up call in our life, and unfortunately, sometimes things like death, for somebody that is our loved ones that's close to us, sometimes that can be like a wake up call for us to kind of reevaluate our lives or reevaluate life in general. And maybe that's kind of what happened with you. So, on, this was unfortunate, but we all have to realize death is a part of life. And
Mm-hmm.
we all gonna have to do that. Whether you young, middle age, old, we gonna all have to experience it. But my prayers is with you. Um, and like I said, I missed you. I said, "Oh boy, when he coming back?" So I'm glad that you are doing okay, at least.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. I just right for right now, I just be in the chat for now, but I don't plan on going live no time soon.
You shouldn't go live when it's best for you. Don't let anybody push you. You go live when it's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that might be 6 months from now. It might be 2 months. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
It's about what you want to do with your channel. And don't let nobody make you do anything different. You know what I'm saying? So one thing about having your own channel, you can do it the way you want to.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I always tell you, Vince, pace yourself. Don't always tell how you feel when things happening. I always told you that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now with situations happening, you have to learn from them and not just repeat the same old thing. So this was a time that you needed for yourself and your family, I think. So this is we can turn bad things into something good. And I can you can turn it, you really can turn situations any way you want to, bad or good. But hopefully, when you go through stuff, you actually learn from it instead of repeating the same stupidity, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that you are still around. Happy to hear your voice. And like I said, do things when you are ready and don't let nobody tell you anything different and do your channel the way you want to, not because it gets more clicks and views, because that stuff plays out. There's
Mm-hmm.
only so much, there's only so much shit you can talk. There's only so much mess you can get in. Eventually, you're going to have some substance. So I would say think about how you want your channel to be, what you actually, what would make you proud of yourself. That's how I'll say it. If some things would make you proud at the end of the day of what you're doing, don't do it. So that's just what I have to say to you. My brother, my homeboy, my hometown homeboy. I'm happy to hear your voice, and thank you so much for coming up. And you get you some rest because you sound tired too. Everybody tired. I guess this eclipse. Did you see the eclipse today?
Nah, I mean, I saw it get dark, but I ain't really want to go outside. I just like shit.
Yeah,
I
you
saw
didn't
it
want
get.
to see it. It
Nah.
probably make you more depressed looking at that, but it was something. It was something fierce, man. I'm like, how it's gonna go from all just sunny and to just like it's nighttime. That was incredible to me. That was incredible. And it was a total eclipse. Usually we see, we don't see it like that. It was an eclipse, I think in 2017, but it wasn't a total eclipse. So this one was really something to see. And none of us will be alive because the next, I think it happens every 200 years for the total eclipse. So we won't ever see that again, because we'll all be dead. But yeah, it was incredible. I hate that you missed that because that was something. That was something.
I ain't go outside. I had because I keep my bedroom, my bathroom, pitch dark, and so when I opened up, it was still pitch dark. Like, damn, it is. But I ain't go outside and like look at it, and it was just like I don't be into stuff like that. Just want to stand outside and shit. Maybe
Yeah,
I don't know. I just don't be into all that like that.
exactly. Well, hey, it is different for different folks, but I'm definitely happy for you. I will keep you in prayer as well. And you are welcome on my panel anytime, Vince. Anytime.
No, I appreciate it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, and tell Misha I say hello.
I would appreciate you, Selena.
All right. Peace.
All right.
But yeah, thank you so much for you guys stopping by. Like I said, I ended up going a little bit longer than I intended to, but I'm glad that I did. Salute to Vince. Yes, salute to everybody that came up here from TJ Garrett, Lana, and Duke. I appreciate you guys for sharing my platform and giving me your insight. That really means a lot to me. And I welcome it. I welcome everybody. It's just that if I don't know you, you're gonna have to cam up because we ain't doing that porn bombing over here. But I welcome anybody that is wanting to have a conversation. Um, Guys, I had a great time. It's 8:27. I got to get something to eat and then get in that shower and get ready to start my day on tomorrow. But I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday tomorrow. And thank you for your interaction in the chat. Um, oh no, that's fine. Lanus, thank you. I appreciate you. That's fine. I'm glad that you came up. So I really appreciate y'all. I can't say no more than that. Thank you so much. Even Games and Reps, he brought some excitement to the channel. He likes to mess with people, so thank you for that. Thank you for bringing some excitement. Hey T Smith. But Games and Reps loves to mess with people. Hey, that's just Games and Reps. But I enjoyed every one of you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Remember, if nobody else don't love you, I don't have to know you to love you. I love you to Reese's Pieces. And I just love you because hey, you human. You are human. You said me being one of the people. Oh, he was messing with you too, Dimple D. You are human. And if hey, God love you, I love you. Well, at least I try. It's some people I struggle. I said, Lord, you're gonna have to help me with this one. But anyway, love you to Reese's Pieces, and I'll talk to you later. I'll probably be going live, maybe not tomorrow, maybe Wednesday or maybe Thursday, God willing. It just depends on how I feel and whatever I have to say. If I don't have nothing to say, I ain't going live. I can't just be going live talking about nothing, you know. But hey, it just depends on how I feel. So I'll talk to y'all later. Make sure y'all please press the like button. And if you missed it, coming in, make sure you press the like button going out. And thank you so much. Bye bye.